The walk of shame, guys. We messed up. Like, that is huge. Where were you when the attacks happened, when you first heard? What was happening?
This guy, Kenneth Marino, he's from my hometown in Oceanside, Long Island.
Sit up.
Okay, yeah, I'll take one of those. We gotta walk / jog another 10 minutes.
The Manhattan Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge.
All the way from Italy.
What's going on, guys? Bullseyepulse back again with another video. And yeah, so we're here in the Big Apple, the city of dreams, and we have my lovely Uncle Joe.
Hello, YouTube world.
And yeah, we're gonna be venturing off into the city. We're gonna be taking a train from Grand Central Station to the Memorial.
World Trade Center.
The World Trade Center Memorial. And after that, we're gonna go to a park. I don't know the name of the park. He's gonna surprise me. And then after we're done with the park, we are gonna head to some cruise.
The Circle Line cruise. We're gonna cruise around. It's a nighttime cruise that goes around the southern part of Manhattan.
Ooh, it sounds like a good video, a good day today. So yeah, let's get straight into it, guys.
This is a Brooklyn-bound 5 train.
Here, you want this?
I'm speechless that you gave this to me.
We made it to Fulton Street. It took about, I want to say, 15 minutes from Grand Central Station to take the subway to get down here. We took the, I think the green line, number 5. Literally my favorite number 5, but yeah, so here we are, Fulton Street. We're out here in the lovely city of New York, and I think we probably got to go left, right? Left.
Let's go that way.
We'll see when we start getting closer to the memorial.
Yeah. Walk over here and then go in the other way.
Okay. Well, here we are, guys. We made it to something right outside the memorial. This is called the Oculus. So this architect, he created this to mimic a dove in flight. So what's so great about this is there's no lighting when we go inside here. No electricity for lighting at all. It just comes in straight from our lovely sun. And inside here, it's a bus. No, it's a train station, right?
Yeah, it's a transportation hub.
And it's got a mall.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, it's got a mall. And this is the World Trade Center, we should say. We're down here at downtown, the Trade Center Memorial.
Yeah. So right over across is the memorial. You guys probably saw my first New York video, but I got caught up in the rain and I couldn't really talk about too much of it. So I wanted to come back down here and talk about it.
I should say it's the 9/11 Memorial, not the Trade Center Memorial. But it's in the World Trade Center.
First, hop in and check this place out inside. I think I've been in there maybe one time in my lifetime, but they're still finishing it up. But yeah, this is this is New York City, baby. This is so cool. Wow. No way, there's kids in the middle right here playing my sport. If you guys don't know, I played this lovely sport right here, lacrosse. So last time I actually saw kids play lacrosse was actually in Japan. So that is pretty cool to see here in New York City, right in the middle of this place. This tree right here, it's the only living tree that survived the attacks of 9/11. It's a pear tree. It almost died, but they nursed it back to health. And out of all the trees here, all of them, right? These were all planted at the memorial, but this is the tree that survived. So shows resilience from after the attacks on 9/11, of just how strong America really is as a country, and just wild to think of these towers, like as big as like this one and that one, to come down is just mind-boggling. So pretty interesting history that tree is still here today on 9/11. But yeah, we're now at the South Tower Memorial. This is how big this is. I know I showed it in the last video, but it's not raining. Now I can talk about it. But see these people over here? That just shows the depth of this place. It is huge. These towers are massive, going all the way up to the sky. But another thing about this is it went underground. It wasn't just up, it went underground. There's malls, there's train systems, there's all kinds of different things, subways. But I need to ask my uncle, where were you when the attacks happened, when you first heard what was happening?
I was home that morning. I was working as an editor for the newspaper at the time, and we put our paper out that Monday. Next morning, beautiful day. I was living with my sister at the time, and she told me that a plane went into a tower. I turned on the television. I was watching what was going on in the news, and I literally saw the second plane go into the tower in the news coverage. And I just want to point something out. This is just completely random. We came up to this guy, Kenneth Marino. He's from my hometown in Oceanside, Long Island. He was a firefighter, an amazing, outstanding firefighter who died in the attacks that day. And I just came up on this scene right now and saw his name. So crazy, like 3,000 names are on these two memorials, and I just happened to run into his name. So
that is wild. Thanks for giving the whole world where you were and located, and explaining about Mr. Marino?
Yeah, Ken Marino.
Wow. One
of the many obituaries I wrote. Many people from Long Island died, murdered in that attack, and he was one of them that I wrote about.
Wow. I don't know what to say really too much. Just 3,000 lives were lost here. It's pretty hard. 2001, I was a little kid. I mean, I was sick in the hospital. My experience on that day was, I remember in the hospital, in the waiting room, they rolled out this TV, and then they were just playing it live right then and there. And then my mother just crying because she's from New York. And then my father. It was just very, very traumatic as a child to hear that happen. Especially knowing that my family's from here. Even one of my uncles were working in the city. We had no clue what happened to him for like hours, and until he finally got home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was a pretty hectic day here in New York City. But that was my experience. Still really young to fully remember, but that day was pretty rough. On the North Tower, New York built the Freedom Tower, which is 94 stories high. And with the spire, it's like, what is it, 1,000?
With the spire, it's 1,776 feet, which symbolizes the founding of our great nation in 1776.
Wow. Like, that is huge. I see this almost every single time I ever come here to New York. And it's just wild to know how big these towers were. So I'm just gonna give you guys another view, and yeah, this is it, guys. uncle pointed out this picture right here. If you guys don't know what the Twin Towers look like, well, here it is. Right there. These massive structures.
So these towers were built back in the early 70s or early to mid 70s. I think they were, don't quote me on this, but they're roughly about, one tower is 100 stories, the other I think 103. And yeah, they were the tallest buildings in the world until I think they built the Sears Tower in Chicago sometime in the 70s as well. So they weren't the tallest buildings in the world for very long, but they were always admired them. A lot of people didn't really like the architecture, but just the massiveness. I remember going up to them as a kid as they were being built and looking up and just in awe of these amazing skyscrapers. It was really awe-inspiring. So, you know, in addition to all the people that were murdered that day, it was horrific to see these massive towers collapse.
And then inside this building, it's the memorial. So you could go in there, you could see pictures, you could see firemen helmets, you could see oxygen tanks, police officer uniforms.
I should say the first time I came here with my friend Mariana last year, first time coming here, I didn't come here for a long time. Initially I was a little not really crazy about the museum, but as it went on, it was I thought it was a good museum,
Yeah. So if you're here and you're traveling the world like me, definitely New York City, check this out. I think I've been to it when I was probably like 5 years ago, something like that. But yeah, they finished up these things mostly around like 2015. Another little piece of history is this memorial was completed in 2011, so 10 years after. And the building, I think, was 2016. It was completed, the Freedom Tower. So we're gonna head off to the next thing, but I just want to show you guys on YouTube my experience and what my uncle experienced on 9/11 and what that meant to America and what actually went on, but from our standpoint. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next clip. Uncle said he is not a fan of this building right here. To me, it looks like Lego blocks. But what's the name of
I don't know. I don't want to know the name of it. Look it up.
So if you guys know the name of it, put it in the comments. That would be pretty funny. But it's definitely, I don't know, a different building. I think it looks cool, especially if you owned a piece of a condo on there. Look at that. You got balconies.
All right, now that we're getting closer, I'm starting to like it. It's starting to grow on me a little bit.
That is pretty impressive. I mean, wow, that is so cool. Next stop, it's gonna be Bryant Park. And hopefully not get hit by a vehicle, but...
Now, Bryant Park, I like a lot more than better than this building.
Wow. If you guys actually want to read that, I never knew, but right here it's kellardmedia.com. And yeah, just if you want, go follow my uncle. He has a bunch of different things on that website. He's a writer, he's a photographer, and he's part of New York, baby. So if you ever want to see that stuff, you sure can. What was Instagram?
Joseph Keller.
Joseph Keller.
Kellard.
Check out his stuff. He's got good stuff, guys. We still haven't made it to the park yet. My uncle is giving me a tour, so he's going to tell me a little bit about these buildings that are right behind me and that are up here. So what about this history?
So this is the SoHo section of Manhattan. So as you can see, there's a lot of cast iron buildings that were built here, I think in the 1840s, 1850s, around that time. Some of them have survived. So it's a famous section. Years ago, back in the 80s, this was a really run-down area, and it has since evolved to become a lot of galleries and shops, high-end shops and things of that nature. So it's really changed.
Wow. I've always told, come down to SoHo if you want to go shopping. There's all kinds of shops. I think we're gonna keep walking up the street that we're on. It's called Green Street. I mean, it's pretty chill, it's relaxed. There's not much going on, but I'm sure if we walk down the street with a bunch of shops, it is gonna be slammed packed. Maybe I clip that in, maybe I don't, who knows what I clip. But these buildings are very impressive. Shops everywhere, guys. I mean, here's Burton. Wow. I don't even know what Kendra Scott is, but Kendra Scott. We have not rubber duckies. We got little plush duckies. Adidas. Is that Eddie Bauer down there? Wow. There's everything and anything you could possibly want. You're showing them more of the buildings. Tap it. The walk of shame, guys. We messed up. And that happens. That happens sometimes when you're traveling around the world. Sometimes you just take the wrong train. So I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to Bryant Park. My alarm just went off. We gotta start making it to Hudson Yards.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, but now we're in like Williamsburg. We went over a Williamsburg Bridge. Now we're just waiting on another train to get here. It's part of the experience. Everything, the same other videos, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why this happened. There's a reason why we got on the wrong train, going the wrong direction, not going uptown, actually crossing over into a whole other different part of New York. But yeah, this is our train, so I guess see you in the next clip.
Midtown skyline. Going up the East River. We're on the Williamsburg Bridge.
Little Italy pizza. We need a slice while we're walking. So here we go, guys. We're gonna give this one a shot. We have all kinds of different pizza slices. We got strombolis. We got all kinds of things. Can I get one of Sicilian? What's this one?
Sicilian.
Okay, yeah, I'll take one of those. And then, what is that, buffalo?
Vodka.
No, is this vodka? I love vodka sauce? Yeah, I'll take that one, yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. No, I can, you sure? Oh my gosh, that is... High fives, Uncle.
That was weak.
Oh my gosh, guys. Anyways, we just absolutely messed up. I don't know what happened with that clip, but anyways, I gave this pizza a try. Alla Vodka pizza. It's pretty good. I had a New York flop, as Dave Portnoy said. I gave this lovely Sicilian pizza slice a try. It's cold. Uncle had his margarita pizza. Look, it's halfway done. He rated it a 6. I don't know what happened with that clip. Totally messed up filming, but I gotta throw this on a plate and we gotta keep walking. Keep walking. Uncle. Guess where we made it to, guys? Take a guess. Why is my face so bright right now? Why is his face? Oh, that's right. Times Square. We ran all the way up. Remember, Times Square. Now, We gotta walk / jog another 10 minutes. But here we are. Woo! Oh my God. I think my uncle's trying to kill me, guys. To this damn cruise. But
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be worth it.
This is rough. Oh my God. Trying to eat pizza, like the crusty crab pizza, is pizza for you and me. Gosh, that's so hard, jogging and eating. Oh. I can see clearly now, the buildings have gone. I can see clearly now, there's no more buildings except behind me. I think we made it. We're supposed to get here at hair past a freckle, 6:30 to board this thing. I think we made it. So here we are, guys. We're taking the Circle line. That's what we're doing. We got our tickets. Can we just board it? So let's get this boat party started.
Starting our boat ride in just a few minutes. And what we're going to do here tonight, we're going to back out onto this Hudson River behind us, and we're going to head south down the Hudson.
We made it, guys.
In fact, we're going to hook
we're
around
going down
Battery
south the
Park,
Hudson.
the southern tip of Manhattan.
We got,
and we're going to work our way up the East River.
Probably another 5 minutes left.
So yeah, we'll be sailing by the South Street Seaport,
this guy keep talking.
under the Brooklyn Bridge. We'll take a look at the United Nations headquarters on the East River as well. My name is Chris. I'll be pointing out some of the highlights along the way. And yeah, you know, right downstairs on the main deck towards the back of the boat, we do have...
There's the man with the mic today, baby.
It's been windy out here. Get ready.
Wow. This is nice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Right here, we were downtown before, you know, the Freedom Tower. There used to be 2 World Trade Centers that were there, but it used to be vacant looking. Now we have the Freedom Tower, which is nice. Then, what?
And a sculpture.
Oh yeah. All right, so if you zoom in right here, which I'll probably do right now, in my city, not my city, actually my capital, the state that I'm from, so I'm from Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, we have a very similar statue, and it's really cool because from this side, it looks like a whole face, but once we get a little bit closer, it's just like literally the width of like my arm. Like that's it. It's really cool, interesting sculptures. They have them all around. I think I said in the last video with my uncle, they have them all around the world. Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out here because we're gonna be heading to the Statue of Liberty, maybe. Actually, once we get a little bit closer, I guess.
U-turn by the Midtown skyline.
Oh my god. Guys, look at how big Brooklyn Bridge is. Wow.
believe, in 1909. Traffic.
So, I don't know how well you guys can see me, but these two beams of light, right over here, right? See those two? Maybe not, probably, yeah, probably can. Well, anyways, that's where the memorial is for the World Trade Center. But from what I was told is that we're gonna go by the Statue of Liberty, get really close up to it, and then I'll probably shoot another clip closer to the Freedom Tower and the lights. So now I gotta find my uncle. I don't even know where he went. I have no clue, but damn, that is just crazy. Huh, okay, I need to find him because we're gonna be heading up on the Statue of Liberty. I don't know where he is. Is he up front? I don't know. Where are you? Woohoo! Ow! That is awesome. So guys, we have made it to the Statue of Liberty. I thought other people were gonna clap, they didn't, but it's okay. But look at that, that is just so great. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, you getting good photos? Look at that.
Kind of blurry.
Oh my gosh. That is so great. I have never been this close in my life to this, so I hope you guys are enjoying that just as much as I am. This is amazing. Oh, is there anything else you want to say?
Not really.
Not really?
Just enjoy this beautiful city. That's all I can say.
Guess we'll probably see you when we get off the boat. Well, that's the Statue of Liberty right there. Look at that. Wow. Times Square. And we're here. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. That was one hell of a day. We were with my uncle. You know, he's got his photography, his writing. You could always check it out on josephkellermedia.com, or you could add him on Instagram.
It's kellermedia.com.
Like I said, that's it for the video. That was an awesome day. I mean, we went down, saw the memorial. We were running through New York City with pizza, right? We got lost in New York City and went all the way across to Williamsburg. And we took a cruise throughout New York City. So if you guys are watching this, you know, hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever you want. But if you're watching this in the morning, have a good morning. If you're watching this in the middle of the day, have a good day. And if you're watching this
In the evening, have a good evening.
see you next video, guys. Peace.